Yes, here we are with Irina Krush, who actually played such a beautiful game today against one of her long-term rivals, Alice Lee. Even it sounds a bit crazy because Alice is so young. Today you played a beautiful game and won in the first round. How does it feel?
I feel pretty good. I feel good about the move e4. And I don't know how I would feel about myself if I hadn't played that move.
Yeah, so this moment, of course, was one of the most critical moments of this game, and maybe we can show it quickly also on the board, but because it's just so amazing. But how difficult this decision was for you? How long time you spent, actually?
I mean, I spent some time. Yeah, I don't remember how much it was. It wasn't like, it wasn't like a half an hour thing because I didn't have that much time. I had about 20 minutes left when I made this move, so I definitely needed to speed up. But the idea of like why I did that was because if I retreat with the knight and she goes f5, I might not really have any attack, right? So yeah, if I go back with knight g3, she goes f5 and clamps down on e4, okay, just some kind of position, right? It's closed, my e-pawn can't move forward. So you lose the initiative, right? So at some point I was just like, well, I can't.
Yeah, you have to play this.
I have to, even if I cannot calculate till the end, right? And at some point, I just realized, like, after e5, queen c6, at first, I had this idea of, like, bishop a4 here, because bishop a4 tries to win the d5 pawn instead of, like, f5. But then I realized, okay, she can go b5, give away the pawn, play queen b7. It's not a very important pawn to win, the
yes,
b pawn.
So you focused on the king, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it was really a right decision. I think since this moment you were always winning this game. Were you a little bit surprised she didn't resign earlier? I was wondering.
I wasn't surprised. And yeah, I can say, like, finally when I had my pawns in f5 and e5, that's when I felt like, oh, I'm actually just winning, aren't I? Mm-hmm. Like it was better than I even expected, right? But in a way, it makes sense because I just looked at the position. I reminded myself of the rules of chess. That if you don't have development, you don't have a good position.
If your knight is on b8,
yeah.
Yes, something is really wrong here. Yesterday was such an emotional moment, important day for you. You were inducted in the Hall of Fame of US. Like, can you share a little bit about it and how it inspired you for this US Chess Championship?
Yeah, well, I think not to avoid the question or anything, but I'm done, with that part, because now, I just need to focus on the tournament. And honestly, yeah, the timing of it is a bit tricky for a player, right? Like if you're a player in the tournament and you're getting this award and you have to make a speech, first of all, like your mind is on that. And from a chess point of view, the best thing is just to go in there, say, thank you very much, have a nice evening,
yes.
And go,
and
leave the stage.
For the game.
Yeah, right? So that's kind of like, that's the best from the chess point of view. Kind of what I did was I tried to actually give my speech, and yeah, then you never know how it can go, right? So, when you start thinking about your life and all the people who've helped you, right, it's kind of...
It's emotional, yeah. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Today you need all these strengths to play the game, yes.
Yeah. So I kind of want to, like, that's great. I'm glad I have to only do that once in my life. And, I still need to, like, kind of, get into the tournament. And I think this game, like, I don't know, I didn't feel, like, super sharp or anything. But, it's the first round of the tournament. Yesterday with the opening, it finished late. The round is earlier a little bit than usual. So it's like I really just want to kind of get into the rhythm of the tournament.
Yeah, and actually it felt for me like you were inspired still today.
Yeah.
And the game itself showed it. Thank you so much, Irina, and I wish you all the best of luck in the next rounds. Looking forward. And let's get back to the studio to Yasser Maurice and Gate.
Congratulations, Irina.